Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Matt Dibenedetto's FVP Menards Ford for the 2020 All-Star race. As always, take a quick look at the box. As you see, it just has the generic All-Star box again. Got NASCAR All-Star Bristol 2020. Got NASCAR Cup Series down there. On the side of the box, you got 2020 Menards. Got a render of the car right there. Standard finish. Made a total of 504 of these things. Standard finish, NASCAR All-Star race. NASCAR All-Star Bristol 2020 on the back of the box, 2020 Action Racing Collectibles, and you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Obviously, this is just another one of the cars with the number moved back, but it gave us another nice Menards paint scheme. And this FVP car has always been one of the most unique paint schemes that Menards ever has. You know, all the cars are just kind of a solid color, but this one always has that white with the black speckled look, and it just looks fantastic. I'm really glad they sponsored this All-Star car so it actually got produced. Because as you know, they pretty much make one single Menards diecast for both Dibenedetto and Blaney every year, and that's about it. But I've always liked this car, so I'm really glad I finally found a way to end up in a diecast. This car really made me feel stupid, too. As with any of the All-Star cars I wanted, I was, of course, waiting for the light-up versions. And I was sitting there for a while waiting for the light-up version of this. And it just wasn't coming out, and I didn't see it out in any reports or anything. And then I looked on Lionel's site, and it wasn't on Lionel's site. I was like, oh, did it get canceled or something? And then it hit me. The All-Star cars for the light-up versions only were the cars that were already locked into the race. None of the cars like this from the showdown had the lights. So this car never actually had lights, so there was no reason to make a light-up version of a diecast. Luckily, I did realize that before, this car got rare, because this might be the final, or one of the final Matt Dibenedetto 21 diecast. They are making his throwback this year as well as his primary, so there's still a couple more coming out, but I would not be surprised if all of Matt Dibenedetto's Wood Brothers cars end up getting rare eventually, as popular as he is. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have FVP, verified and proven. Got Ford Mustang, number 21, and Wood Brothers. Down the side, you have Menards. You got Knopf, Richmond, and Dutch Boy. Got Motorcraft and Quick Lane down there. Of course, have the number moved back with a big FVP logo on the door. On the C post, you have Lincoln Welders and Quaker State. And on the B post, you have Ford, Safety Clean, ARP, and Glenwood. Is that what that says? Or no, it's just an anniversary logo for Wood Brothers. Never mind. On the back bumper, you have Menards. Got the Ford Michigan license plate, number 21. On the deck lid, you have all the other Menards sponsors. You got Maytag, Peak, Libman, Jack Links, Atlas, FVP, Moen, Cardell, Monster Energy, Sylvania, Duracell, and Target. Might be one of the few diecasts that'll actually have Menards or Monster on it still, since that they've completely they won't even let you put a tiny logo on their diecast anymore. No idea why Monster is going that weird with it, but whatever. Interesting that it's also a black Peak logo instead of the white one. You've got Kid on the roof. This is number 24, so a nice low number there. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. So you have Menards and powered by Ford. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, still do open. And there is the underside of the car if you want to see that. Not a whole lot to talk with a paint scheme like this. Just a really cool Menards car. As I've said multiple times before, I absolutely love the Menards cars. Here's the authentic of it, too, since this did exist in Authentics form. Some people actually don't like these cars and hate these colors and hate the bright Menards car and say it's too bright and neon, but I love it for that bright neon color. There's not even many cars left like this that you could just always spot the Menards car in any field, in any series. Like, it's always like, oh, there's the Menards car, and I just love that about it. In today's day and age, a lot of the cars do blend together with similar colors and everything, so having, the bright neon Menards yellow color just really makes it stand out from all the other cars in the field, and that's really nice. Obviously, Matt Dibenedetto is out of this ride for next year. Will be replaced by Harrison Burton, Jeff Burton's son. And some of the people that are really bad about that, you just need to realize that Matt Dibenedetto has not won a race in any of the top 3 series. Harrison has won Xfinity races, and I think he's even won a truck race or 2. And Harrison brings Dex Imaging, a sponsor. Matt Dibenedetto did not have a single sponsor he brought. His cars for this year were, of course, just Menards and Motorcraft. The 2 sponsors are pretty much already at Wood Brothers. And especially with Dex Imaging, since they are already at Penske with Ryan Blaney, so that's another connection there. But Matt Dibenedetto's a really nice, likable guy, but you can't last that long without getting a single win in any series. Like, eventually, you have nothing to bargain with. Like, when Harrison Burton's like, I have wins and a sponsor, and Matt Dibenedetto's like, I have nothing, then no wonder they're going to replace him. I don't know why he's so surprised he's getting replaced either. Like, he was already going to get replaced this year regardless, because it was going to be Cindric in this number 21 car next year. They just skipped that step and, of course, put Cindric in the 2 car, but at this point, I feel like Dibenedetto should have already been looking for another ride somewhere, because he was already kind of looking like he was out of the ride anyways. I mean, maybe he should end up at, like, maybe, like, a front row. Like, those aren't the best cars, but they can still squeeze out a win here and there, like Michael McDowell did this year. That might be a better place for him, just like, you know, one of the kind of mid-pack Ford teams. He would still be a Ford, he would still be in Cup, I don't know. Or maybe an Xfinity team. He might kind of want to do what John Hunter Nemechek has been doing, where he went down a couple levels to, you know, actually dominate and prove he has skill so he can move his way back up with a better team. I don't know. But I said, anyone who's mad at Wood Brothers for switching him for Harrison Burton, like, it makes sense. Like, I'm sorry, but Harrison does seem like a better driver at the current time. Harrison does seem like a good, talented young driver. Hopefully they didn't rush him too fast, but he's already had like 2 or 3 years in Xfinity, so who knows. If you want this diecast as a brand new release, you can get it right now. Remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com. If you use the code BWhack, you get free shipping on any order over $20. So go check that out if you want anything. But I think pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Matt Dibenedetto's Menards FVP All-Star car for 2020. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.